Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's CJ, and for the past couple days we have been trying to catch up on our brush hogging. And we're using the LS MT240E. That's a tractor LS sent us to use to make videos with. And it's a hydrostatic. So I want to talk about that first. When I found out it was a hydrostatic, I thought maybe I would notice a power difference between my tractor and this tractor. If you're new to the channel, I've been using my XR 4040. It's a 40 horsepower tractor, so is this one, but mine is a shuttle shift. And most of you know that when you get a hydrostat, normally you notice a power difference. Well, let me tell you, this thing out in the fields, they've been wet and my fields grow in thick. The power really wasn't an issue with this tractor. It was able to cut through with a 5-foot brush hog, which is what I've been using for the past 5 years, and it had no problem with the 5-foot brush hog or the tiller, the 5-foot tiller in the past video that we did. So another question you might have from watching all the clips of me brush hogging is, why is he taking the time to mow all this and not making hay out of all these fields? Well, the answer is quite simple. Right now I don't have hay equipment. I want to get sometime soon in the future, probably next year. I'll start trying to acquire some, but right now we don't go through too much hay. There was a lot left in the barn when we bought this place, and we just use it for bedding right now anyway. The goats eat a little bit, but yeah, right now we just don't need it, and we're trying to get rid of all the old stuff that's already in there. But eventually what I would like to do is make some hay, and we would have plenty for ourselves, and so I would like to sell it, and then that would help with feed cost and equipment maintenance and everything else. So one day, yes, we would like to make our own hay, and most likely that's going to be square bales. So I've got both fields on either side of the house mowed. I didn't finish that one out there. That's another story for another day, but there's another project that's going to be out in the field around the bend. But what I need to do now is I want to go up next to the road and brush hog that. There's a locust tree down that the power company took down last summer or the summer before, I can't remember, and I want to be able to get to it before too long so I can cut it up for firewood. And then I want to come back over to this side of the house right above the garden, and we're going to try to clear out a spot for the compost bin that I'm going to build. Alright, so we're out here by the garden. It's over here. Greenhouse is going to go beside it. well then what we want is a compost bin, because we're making a lot of manure with the goats and the pigs. So what we decided out here beside the garden, it's a perfect spot to dig out. So we're going to get the backhoe, we're going to dig this out, and then we'll just be able to put our compost in there. I'm going to try to make it 2 bins. We'll put it in there in the first bin, and then after a while move it to the other one and just keep adding. But that's the plan for this. That's why I wanted to get that brush and everything cut out of there. And for this tractor not having loaded tires, I really am able to do most everything that I want to with it. There were some spots in the fields where I didn't want to mess with just because the tires aren't loaded, but with the brush hog on the back, that's a lot of weight, and it did pretty well today. But when I was mowing that other field up top at the far end of the property, I somehow managed to miss these massive rocks, so we're going to go up there and go get them. Look at that, I got a nice up. I saw 2 big rocks up here.
What are we going to do with those?
Show them in the bed. Where's it at? There's one. There it is. There it goes. Oh, there's 2 of them. I don't know how I didn't hit these things. But I don't want to hit them next time. So we can get rid of them, and then there's a real big one back here. Look here.
Do you want another one?
Yep.
I'm glad you didn't hit any of these. Yeah. They fall down. Whoa, that's why.
Alright, I'm glad we came up here. So we had a good day. Somehow I didn't hit the rocks, and then I didn't hit a fawn, so I was happy about that. I was watching out for them. But some of you have been asking how I like the hydrostatic versus my shuttle shift, and to be honest with you, it really doesn't make a difference to me. I mean, both of them have their perks, and it doesn't matter to me. But if you're like a new tractor owner, you might want to go with the hydrostatic. But that's a nice sized tractor. It's not as big as mine. It doesn't sit on as big of a frame, and it's powerful. It went up and did my fields, and some of those hills are pretty steep. Like I said, there were some places where I didn't go because the rear tires aren't loaded. Me personally, on these hills and stuff, I like to have the rear tires loaded, but we was able to work through it and do some different things to still cut the fields, and I'm pretty happy with it. Used half a tank of diesel today. I'll have to check to see how big the tank is. I'll put it here at the bottom. But yeah, we used half a tank on that big field across the road, and then up here, and then on the bank. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more LS tractor videos. And until next time, thanks for watching.